Alright guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about possibly the most shredded bodybuilder in the history of shredded bodybuilders. The late Andreas Munzer. This guy was a competitor in the 90s. One of the guys you could always count on to do well in shows, come in shredded. You could almost guarantee he would come in shredded. Yeah, you take a look at some of these pics. I mean, he has shredded traps. I mean, these shoulders that's just crazy. You can see every fiber in this guy's body. It's pretty nuts. I know his thighs are pretty amazing too. His triceps were always feathered. Look at this pic right here. Feathered tries. His chest is every strand. His shoulder, like I said. This guy was just cut up, beyond cut up. And, of course, he paid the price. He died in 1996 at the age of 31 years old. He was willing to do what it took to get into shape. All the time. Look at this crazy pic. I don't know if that's technically him, but it pops up, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was him. But he was never one of the heaviest guys on stage, but he certainly wasn't light. Compared to some of the 90s guys. I mean, a lot of those guys weren't incredibly heavy compared to some of today's bodybuilders. They brought the conditioning, and he was at the top of everybody as far as conditioning goes. I remember seeing him a few times out of shape for him, but still pretty damn cut up. There's some crazy pics of this guy out there. Let's have a color photo here. You can see the feathers in his thighs. Wow, I mean, the shoulders are just mind-blowing how they got like that, how he gets them or had them like that. I mean, his water content had to be almost non-existent. I mean, like I said, he paid the price. If you go, obviously, ton of diuretics as well, but when he died in 1996, his kidneys failed, his liver and kidneys failed, so that was the cause of the multiple organ failure. But what the coroner, what the autopsy found was extremely muscular physique, blah blah blah, almost completely absent of subcutaneous fat. I mean, this guy, absent. There was none. His liver contained numerous table tennis ball sized tumors, half the liver consisting simply of a crumbly mass that was similar to polystyrene. Shriveled testes, that's not unusual, obviously. And cardiac hypertrophy. Basically, his heart was almost twice the size of a normal man's heart. That's pretty crazy. When he died, traces of about 20 different drugs were found in his body. And he had acute toxicity, perhaps caused by a stimulant. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, it's just goes to show you how dangerous this sport is. If you really want to come in ripped, if you want to take it to this extreme, like he did and look like that, you're putting your life on the line. Here's a close-up of his thighs. Pretty crazy stuff. I just thought I'd do a little video about Andreas. People don't talk about him much anymore, but this guy was shredded beyond shredded.